That's what I did. I came home and wrote it out for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I hated living at home though. Once you go away, it's hard to come back.
That's the only unfortunate part for my homie is if he goes.
We're actually live.
He's like 20 minutes closer. to
Hey,
school
we're
every
live.
week.
What's up, peeps?
Guys,
Let me know when
on?
Scott's in the
Something
chat because I have some smack talk to say to him.
Why you smack talking Scott?
He knows why.
He knows why.
He does.
Hey, yo, what happened to Scott?
Okay, so points. So Corey
back.
picked up 4 points, so he's at 26. Taylor picked up
Was there an event that I missed?
1 point.
No, not Worlds.
Oh wait,
It's
it's not.
Worlds. He just didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Shoot, that's wrong. No, those points are wrong.
Corey, did you figure out what's going on with your thumbnails?
No.
That's irritating.
So Nicholas gave him 2 points, right? Yeah. Okay, so it is 24. And Taylor got points for Luke Humphreys, right? So that's 31. I got a big goose egg. And Matt, how many points did you pick up? 6?
For Isaac.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
So 31. Shoo, it's a close race now. We're all tied.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Yep, we're all tied.
I was trying to be nice, Corey. D-Glow. Alright. Anyone wondering? Taylor died. Rest in peace.
Here's a great question.
Oh,
Why?
Scott. Oh, Scott's here. He says, I do know why. Scott, all I'm going to say is this. It's not even fun anymore. It's not fun. Because it used to be a great, like, 2 Titan match. And now it's just like, y'all are flat. And we just keep on doing our thing. So I actually don't like it. I got a ton of friends that are United fans. And it's not fun anymore. So I actually feel really sorry for you. It's like really, really bad.
I thought you were talking about us and Tour Life.
No, Scott knows exactly.
I thought he was talking about Ricky and Paul.
Scott knows exactly what I'm saying.
I also thought that, Corey.
Scott knows exactly what I'm saying.
Explain why when I got a quote from Progressive, it gave me like $40 for my insurance, but then charged me $40 per month for renter's insurance. Like, I ain't taking that crap.
Do you not have like much credit then or something? Renter's insurance, that's $40. That's ridiculous.
No, when I checked with State Farm, it was $8. It was just a weird Progressive.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be like $10.
I accidentally whoopsie daisied.
trust
I've never had a credit card.
I did
my
have
life?
Progressive at one point too.
Did you have it? Was
Mm-hmm.
it bad?
I mean, it was very cheap, but I never had to like make a claim or anything.
Yeah. What are you eating there, Tyler?
Take a guess.
Ice cream or Greek yogurt?
Come.
Light Greek
We're
yogurt.
And we're live. Light Greek yogurt. Do you put anything in that or just straight?
I sometimes if I have time, I'll put fruit in here, but I've got no time, so.
You ever just hit it with a little dash of honey?
No, but I would hit it with a dash of like crumbled up like graham cracker. That'd be really good.
That would actually go crazy.
Our
But I
academy
would hit
kids
you.
could have done better. Yeah, Scott. I mean, Casemiro is terrible, and I feel like Van Dijk just could keep giving the ball back to Rashford and taking it from him every single time. So it was. All I'm gonna say is the way we're playing football right now is solid. Short, short, long. It's amazing,
It's pronounced Zerol.
dude. All right. First off, I won't repeat what Corey said, but I will say this. So, have you guys heard about the guy on the internet who said he would eat a red Solo cup of shit? Did you hear about
No.
this? No. So this guy was a Florida State fan and said if we lose to Boston College, I will eat a red Solo cup full of shit with a spoon. And he says, book it.
What
Taylor,
does
check the
this have to
Discord.
do with something I said?
Taylor, check
Because you told me to eat cum.
No, you said guess what's in here.
Yeah.
Same thing. Eating out of
ever
a
so
cup,
slightly
same thing.
different.
Anyways, Boston College beat Florida State, and the guy deleted his account, and now like Barstool are like trying to track this guy down to make him do it.
That's awesome. All right, I'm saying this right now. No one look at any of the data from weekly challenges. Okay. We're
What?
gonna do
I
a
don't even
little-
know what that means.
I'm
I
saying
don't-
the weekly challenge thing that we uploaded.
The we
We're gonna
did.
discuss it, but do not look at the UDisc stats. I'm making a couple questions because Taylor hasn't, and I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
some-
we're gonna get a chance to talk about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't look at it because I'm gonna like make a parked percent question and ask who had the best for that and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm just trying to update. I'm trying to get things set up for picks.
Oh, Scott or anybody else in the chat right now? I can't see anything, so if you said anything to me, sorry.
No one
But
cares,
I'm-
Corey. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
What is Corey on right now? What is Corey on that is?
Corey, what is woodshed? I'm kidding.
Corey
What am
looked
I
like he was gonna
on?
punch you. Yeah. Are you on your phone or something? Why are
Corey
you
actually
saying-
sounds halfway decent this week because he's not sick.
Yeah. First time Corey hasn't been sick in like 3 weeks.
Everyone hit the 100 button in the chat for Corey not being sick for the first time in 2 months.
We
Love
love.
a full strength Corey.
I have bad lungs. If I get sick, it hits me hard.
Dude, skateboard more, man. Get some cardio in.
No, like I grew up with like bronchitis like all the time.
No excuse. Come on.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're right.
Come on.
Could be better, Corey.
Scott, Taylor is doing a fantasy football draft and wants to go dark, but he will be here, I guess.
He's Bravo 6 going dark.
He needs to just be here, and then he can do his thing.
Wow.
Show your face.
It would be so much nicer if these challenges were over 18 holes because I would have slightly different data. But
Why
like,
does Matt sound so quiet? Everyone sounds so
I don't
quiet.
know.
Is it me?
is it me? Right now, I got the bus and monitor arm.
Maybe. I mean,
turned my
usually,
volume up.
usually you sound really loud, Matt. So maybe this is just normal.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting. I think I am pretty loud. I'm not good with this mic.
I don't know.
Gosh,
So
we
what's-
kind of. Go ahead, Tyler.
What do we want to do here? Are we waiting for Taylor, or Taylor? You got to give us a little like, when do you think you could participate, or are you not participating?
Scott agrees I'm quiet.
Okay.
I don't know squat, man.
Squat.
This is Taylor's job.
His name
I
is
don't-
Scott, okay?
Squat.
I don't know what to do.
I did some
without
squats
Taylor.
today, baby.
Yeah,
I
actually.
was squatting real hard. I literally had to back down the weights because I thought I was gonna literally crap my pants today. What was hilarious about
What
that
they
is
have to do with the weights?
I felt because I was really pushing the weights, so I was really like squeezing. But if I backed it down like 20 pounds, like I could just do normal squats and feel, like I was actually doing a workout. But what was hilarious was my second set, I like went up like a lot, and I hit it and I did it really good. But the last rep I did, I swear,
You pooped your pants.
I swear I did. So like I quickly like parked the bar and the weight, and then I reached back to like feel. And the guy next to me saw me, and he was like, "Do you think you shat yourself?" And I was like, "I thought I did." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm used to that." He was like, "If you aren't checking yourself like that, then you're not doing enough weight." And I was like, "Well."
That might be the funniest thing you've ever said, Tyler.
Dude, it was immediately like, here, I'll try to reenact it real quick. Hold on.
Corey or Taylor, I don't know how to get to
so I
those
was
settings
like-
without you here and edit myself. Oh wait.
And I felt it there, and then I was like, parked the weight, and I was like, immediately.
Why is it 3 rodent instead of
What'd you say?
check? Is that better?
I guess. I don't know.
You still sound young.
Yeah, I am young.
I like how I'm wearing my Infinite shirt, but like my microphone is blocking the logo tonight.
Perfect.
That was for you, Taylor.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
just-
well done it. That's so funny, Tyler.
Yeah, I've been really It's like
Good
trying to
idea.
test the limits on everything lately. So I changed my workout. I was doing 4 days a week lifting, so I was getting one rotation in extra a week to try to just boost it a little bit more. But I started realizing like if I did pull day on Monday and I did like legs, no.
Did you say pull or pull?
So I do three rotation, like push pull legs. So like pushing motions, pulling motions, and legs.
So no swimming.
Like
No.
bad, Scott, or like manageable?
So, anyways, I felt like I was lacking in the second day. So I would go to the gym, or I would lift Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I felt like I was lacking Tuesday and Friday. So I switched it up, and now
Thank you, Taylor.
I've got big gains. I
Hooray.
hear some echo, by the way, by me. Anyone else hear it?
I don't hear it.
Corey?
Oh wait, I lied.
Is it you, Matt?
I do hear it,
Yeah. Who is that?
but I don't know if it's me.
Corey. Yeah, it's Corey. No, I don't know if it's Corey.
Check. Talk.
Check. Hey, I pooped myself.
I need to turn you guys down.
I don't know.
I don't know. So Tyler, my younger brother, when he started lifting, he convinced my older brother, to start lifting with him too. My older brother's like an inch shorter than me, and my younger brother was super scrawny, like I said. My younger brother did squat, bench, deadlift, military press, 3 days a week. Weight went up by 5 pounds every time, and it was like this program they found. And it was like, let's get you to the edge of what you can do off like beginner gains off the bat. And he would sleep 12 hours a night. He would eat as much as like he had no concern for anything other than making sure like if he wasn't hitting that 5 pound increment, he was like, I failed, not in the gym. And then just churn that for like a year. And then now he's at the point where he can't do that because it's just not foreverable.
Yeah.
But
It is impossible. So you're saying every time he went into the gym, he went up 5 pounds?
no,
every
actually,
week?
I said that right. I said that wrong. Every week he'd go
Oh,
5 up, 5 up, 5 up.
Okay. I am almost there right now. For like the last 3 weeks. I was gonna say every time it's impossible, but honestly, you should only be doing legs once a week, because if you're deadlifting or squatting, your spine needs a week of recovery. Like you cannot do it again. It's not
Yeah.
good for your spine if you're going super heavy. So.
You ever like read about central nervous system fatigue, Tyler? Like you read some stuff on that or no?
No, I have not. I just know with some people that I like read and whatnot, they were talking about recently the research of doing deadlifting and squatting, and because of all the pressure that puts on your spine, you just should not be doing that. If for longevity, you don't. So I think they were saying like you should cap it at like 300 pounds. And like you should not be trying to do more than 300 at that point, because it's like what's the point? You're just gonna ruin your spine. So
Yeah, the one that I felt it with was like people talk about like CNS, central nervous system fatigue, because you're putting so much like input repeatedly, and when they were doing that, like I would follow along with them. That was the thing that hit me first, is like I wasn't even like this. It's like it wasn't even like my quads were sore. It was like my whole body needed to recover. And I'm just like I'm probably just because of the CP like less effective at doing that than they were.
yeah.
Or like I needed more sleep to make it happen.
So I've noticed on my leg days, which are Wednesdays normally, that so Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday I was running, and I noticed that running Tuesday affected me energy-wise in the gym on Wednesday. So I stopped running on Tuesdays, and so now I'm just running Thursday and Saturday, but I want to start running on Mondays to get that extra run. Anyways, it's an experiment, but yeah, I mean my weights are going up extensively right now, so I got a good thing going. So we'll see.
Hey, Tyler, what's that UDisc rating for your putter round? It's not listed on the Discord. Do you know off the
Doesn't
top of your
say.
head?
No, it doesn't say.
That's actually interesting.
It won't rate me for 9. I'm pretty sure. I'll go back and take a look, but it was at Iron Hill.
It'd be pretty decent in my opinion, but
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to episode 47. Dude, Taylor, just hop on, dude. Come on.
Man, what do these guys have to do with it?
Like, is he at an in-person one, or is he doing it on the computer? 'Cause
He's
if
on
he's,
a Discord call. He said.
Corey just muted himself. Well, we lost Corey.
That's because my dog was barking.
Oh, let me hear that sucker.
That's a little guy.
I
Guys-
love that white Marvel with the red stamp in the background.
Yeah.
Red on white is one of my favorites of all time.
That was my first one. So it's
Guys, my neighbor ran over her dog like 2 weeks ago, by the way.
yeah.
It happens,
And my
man.
and my little sister watched it. My neighbor's like my age, younger than me. Brand new dog, just bang.
Literally new life and killed it.
Well, apparently it was alive. Its back legs weren't moving, and when the lady tried to get close to it, it tried to drag itself away from her. And then my little sister's like, Matthew, do you never believe what just happened? And I'm like,
Who
oh
is
my
your
God.
sister?
So
A little munch.
So what happened to the dog? She just ended up killing it then?
They picked it up, put it in the back of the truck, and like drove off to the vet's office, but we haven't seen it since. We have no clue. And I'm not about to talk to this girl about how she ran over her dog because she drives in her driveway too fast.
Scott, I'm just telling how it is. This
This
Matt,
is a traumatic experience for everyone involved.
Matt, that is the worst. Yeah,
Scott's
thank you.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Scott, absolutely. I don't even know how we go on tonight.
I'm saying it was sad. I'm
No.
trying to express my grief to someone else.
Like, that is the saddest thing. I'm picturing it, and it's so sad. Like, my dog drives me nuts, but I would cry if that happened to my dog.
I know. I straight up just slightly dislike my dog, and I'd cry if that happened to my dog.
My dog is everything. You probably wouldn't see me.
Oh. Corey would go try and get ran over too, man.
Corey took his dog on a vacation last weekend.
Heck
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, it doesn't give me a round rating for my
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was really disappointed though. I double bogeyed the second to last hole. It was and also of course somebody was trying to let me play through, and they saw me pull out a putter on a par 5 up the hill, and they were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. That
Yeah.
hole is whoop.
Yeah. I was like, of all the holes,
There's a lot of that hole especially is just like you just need to not hyzer out, and it's so easy to because it feels
It's-
like every shot I was just throwing uphill.
if you're throwing
And-
backhand, you got to take your most understable disc and throw it because
Yeah.
it'll go straight. I usually forehand that hole, so throwing a backhand putter was not ideal for me. But whatever, part of the challenge.
Yeah, I hit first
You got
available
the-
on the
What
first tree.
what putter did you take, Jay?
Nice.
What putter did you take?
Surf.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to destroy the mood like that. It was a depressing experience.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I guess I should do. Let me do one more stat here. Yeah, the issue with us doing 9 holes is a lot of the stats are the same, just because there's not that many holes to play and get involved with. Luckily, I threw in something, so.
All right, so what's going on with Taylor?
Well, I mean, I'm fine to chill for a little bit if Taylor thinks it's like he's close to reasonably being done with this thing, but I don't know what he's feeling.
He said he was starting at. Yeah, so Taylor's probably not going to be here. Yeah, we might just have to send it.
Tyler, are you about to rage about this Isaac interview? Be honest.
What do you mean rage?
from like a golfer watching disc golf. I was
No.
low key.
I was laughing.
I was laughing, but I was also kind of a little upset about it.
I wasn't at all. I was
And
like,
then I was
you know
like-
what? This is where disc golf is, man.
And then I was like, oh, Gannon, it's Gannon and Gavin or something. And then
Yeah,
I was like,
I think it's Gannon and Gavin.
and then I was like, actually, I still think I don't like that much.
Yeah, I don't think I love it either, but yeah, I thought it was funny.
All right, how
So-
do we feel about this? What happened last weekend?
Nothing.
Nothing. Shorty today. Shorty bit of goodie. I don't even know. What you guys want to talk about here?
Gosh dang it, this thing's gonna be buzzing like this.
Oh wait, do we need to do picks right now? With Taylor on the Discord? Because I feel like that's a stinker for live.
Yeah, we can do that live right now.
Okay.
So Corey needs to come up with the order. Corey, what's the order?
What are the points?
You're at 24. Everyone else 31.
So me, and then the rest of you.
Right now, the order from Worlds was Corey, Taylor, Tyler, Matt.
Let's do the same thing.
Okay. All right. So let's run some picks right now. So let them know the order, Matt.
Just did.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Corey, who's your first pick?
Good question. I want to default to Simon, but
He never thought
I
he'd get
knew
this
it.
far. Wait,
well, I
my,
just don't.
My
I'm
dad
assuming he's
just-
playing.
my
Is
dad
he
just
playing?
voted on my family group chat poll on should I have Jack live with me. Oh, he said terrible idea.
No one
Listen.
likes to save money.
No one likes to save money. In my family.
Matt, just think about it. When will you ever be able to do this ever again in your life?
That's what I'm saying. That I'm
should do
losing
it.
it all here.
Even
right
if
now.
you like tarnish a friendship, it's okay. It's
That's
one person.
Yeah, that's what my mom's like. What if you want to kill each other? I was like,
Don't matter.
we have an end date. We know he'll be gone by this time.
Right.
Simon.
Simon.
Okay.
Don't even tell Taylor. Just say Taylor, you're up.
Not too late. I already typed it.
Do 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 do.
Cow dog.
Cow dog. Calvin. You know, let me do something for fun. I should have done this before we started, but Disc Golf Pro Tour. Everyone, hang tight for me. Hang tight. Come on, man. Give me a second here. Where's that schedule? There it is. Dang, they like changed up their web. They changed up their like schedule thing for web browsing. I want to know the history of this event. They used to be able to tell you like the previous winners. I thought it.
Simon Eagle.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Paul's 17 down.
18.
18 down. My bad.
I'm gonna go Ricky.
My bad, big pimpin'.
Corey, you took the whole week off, right? Or not the
I
whole
had to
week,
work
or the-
today.
but the rest of the week. What are you doing as far as that goes?
You
I
told
had to
me. I
work.
forgot.
I had to work yesterday and today, and then tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'll be at Deglow.
Hooray!
Yeah. All right. I took Ricky. Matt, you're up.
It is me. I'm going to take. Give me.
Equal.
Give me Isaac Robinson again, and give me AB
Okay. I like the
again. Whenever, listen, the second I start to lose faith on AB, he pops off one time, and I go, "Oh, he's a streaky golfer, and his streak is coming now. I gotta hop in." And then maybe he fails me, but every time he gets me.
He's about to DNF.
Scott, if you're there, I'm gonna let you make my pick. Scott, I need you to take my next pick.
Tyler's calling out into the void. Scott.
Now, if it's like outside
Answer
of
me.
top like 15 person, then I'm gonna say
It's
all right.
Brody Smith.
No, it's got to be legit, man. I'm trying to give Scott credit if he picks a good one, and I get points from it. Who am I taking, Scott? I have someone in mind.
By the way, guys, if you wreck your car, your insurance goes up.
Yeah, we know that, dog.
That's a real issue with getting quotes. Eagle.
Oh my gosh,
Jesus Christ.
dude, Scott, I was gonna pick Eagle anyways. Thank God you said it. Let's go. All right, Taylor. Just say Taylor, you're up, and then don't even let him know who picked.
Can you turn this fan on?
Yes, who's been taken? Please, Poppy. Por favor. I got it. He convinced me.
Just start guessing, man.
Dude, look at all those discs I need to get rid of.
I was gonna say, what do you got back there? What do you got?
Why-
Any good stuff? Any sweets like mini
any-
stamp? I like
You got-
mini stamps.
I love mini
The stuff-
stamps.
The stuff up here
He wants Burr.
is in the bag. Like, that's all the stuff that I have in the bag. That's some random collectibles. That's, I think, all birdie stuff.
Annenberg.
Mm-hmm.
That's something else.
You make my birth quick.
A lot of this is like just a bunch of, I don't know.
Sick, dude.
I
We'll
love
get into
I
it.
love a bunch of I don't know.
Sick.
Hey, I got a new SP pipeline, a new little PL bright yellow pipeline when they were on sale for like $8.
That's what I've got.
The SP pipeline is pretty nice, a little more stable. I can like Annie Panda flat with it.
Yeah.
Corey, you get 2 of them.
All right, I'm gonna go
He's there.
Chris Dickerson.
Yep. He finished in top 3 last year.
Yep. And
Brixton says no cards. ... I don't
What's
know
that?
what he. I think he's relating into Corey's collection, but
Oh.
I have playing cards. They're right there.
I gotta be honest with you. I am so nervous to buy disc golf cards because I feel like once I do, I'm just gonna start pumping money into it. So I haven't bought any cards, and I collect a ton of cards, sports cards.
All right, Scott. Do I go with Aaron Gossage or do I go with Sullivan Tipton?
Oh, don't say that.
crazy combo. I mean, actually, not a crazy combo. Some goated forehand people, but Sullivan Tipton's forehand is so smooth.
I'm going to let... I wanted to pick Sully, but obviously Goose is my man, so I'm going to let Scott decide.
Goose, he blew it at Worlds, dude. I am so mad.
Solly or Goose?
That would be the worst. What would be the worst? I missed it. Goosey.
Goose. Give me Goose.
I think he's saying that would be the worst if he blew all your money on cards. I assume it's sarcastic because if
I
you
don't-
blew all his
I was
money on,
gonna
if you
say-
blew all the money on his cards, I don't think he minds.
Yeah.
Is it?
I
back
think
to-
I think if I'm thinking about collectibles, I want something of like Eagles he had early in his day. Like that would be valuable to me.
Wait, Brixton, no cards yet.
Ah. Tyler, I thought you hated Eagle early in his day. Because he was a vegan.
I don't like. No, it's not because he's a vegan. I
He
just
hates
think,
Veagle.
And he makes a Minecraft skeleton noise whenever he
no.
walks
I think
around.
Eagle is soft. Like he's just a crybaby and makes me mad. But he's still good. And like I'm like, you know, he's a notable guy in the game. So I want something early on from, you know, his game. That'd be cool to have. I mean, I got his signature on one of these discs back here.
Where'd you get that from?
Worlds. Here, let me just pull the disc out. Did Taylor say anything back? Did you let him know?
Oh, I don't. I thought I was waiting on
Freaking
you.
Matt.
My
Matt,
bad, my
you
bad.
are on this, dude. Come on.
Taylor.
All right, let me find this disc. I'm not gonna be able to hear anything.
E-Rob. The famous streamer.
What?
E-Rob is a streamer who plays. I actually don't know what he plays, to be quite frank with you. Video games, that's for sure.
E-Rob.
E-Rob.
All right, let's see here. I want to take a fun one, but Taylor keeps taking this so seriously, so I can't let him, get the lead on me. By the way, if
Wait,
Matt,
you're getting paid?
that is from RV.
False.
Yeah, I don't think it's called
the
We're
Millers.
the
The
Millers.
Millers,
Yeah.
whatever. Gay.
RV's with Robin Williams.
I know. Matt, if Matt wins this whole thing, it's gonna be one of the greatest comebacks in sports history.
It will be a big comeback.
I'm gonna go fun and say Luke Taylor.
Dang, okay. Interesting move.
Gonna ride the hot hand. All right. So here's the world's disc. This,
It's a buzz.
guess this one.
Nathan Queen?
Nope, but it starts with an N.
Nate Sexton.
Yep. Come on, Matt, get there quicker.
That's a weird S, dude.
Not really. That's an S.
It's weird to me.
Who is this? Oh, let me see if we can get this one. I think this is. I know who this is.
It's gotta be Chris.
You'll never get it. It's Chandler Fry.
Chandler Fry.
That's an F.
I don't know.
I gotta see who else is out there, bro.
Who is this one? I think this is Barsby. Oh, this is Barsby.
Give me Kyle Klein, by the way, Tyler.
Oh my gosh, the KKK is back.
And then I'll find my Dark Horse real quick. PGA top.
Yeah, I better look up my dark horse too, huh?
Whose turn is it?
He's picking a dark horse.
Give me Austin Turner.
Is he a dark horse?
He's out of the top 40.
49.
Here's the thing about Austin Turner. He keeps popping up in the top 10. What is Buddy doing on the off weeks to not keep him outside of a higher spot?
All right, who's made the largest jump?
Bro's getting analytical with it. Okay.
Brandon Lotta, give me him.
Dude, it's freaking.
Wait, I gotta check to make sure
Tyler.
he's playing.
Of course he's gonna be anal.
Yeah, give me Brandon Lotta.
Hey, yo.
Don't hurt my feelings. So, let Taylor know he's up. All right, let me see what else I got on this disc. I'm pretty sure this is Eagle, but I think he signed it Win. Cause I don't know. That looks like a W. I don't know.
This is
then-
Albert Tamothy.
Do you know who this is?
Johansson.
Johannanen?
Oh, I thought it was Michael Johansson.
And then guess who this is?
What
on
the
the, on the edge?
Set up. What the frig? I have no clue. Who the heck is?
It's Jonathan.
Oh, from Lat 64.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
in the world? I was so confused by that.
Yeah. I think that's all that's on here.
Hey, speaking of buzzes, when is Discraft going to tell us what the crap this Buzzsaw plastic is?
I don't know,
It's
but
just Z.
I threw an old TI Buzz.
But how'd they do that?
Last weekend.
I'll tell you
It's
later.
Incredible.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
I'm
I figured
interested.
it out.
Oh, okay. I'm interested to try the new TI, but don't know what I think. I don't know if I really.
All right, so hold on. Who
Oh,
did Taylor? Who
I'm-
did Taylor get?
Albert Tim.
I'm going Casey
Albert.
White.
I thought about doing Casey White. He played a tournament about an hour and 20 minutes from me. Last
That
weekend.
means nothing about D-Glow.
Uh,
No. No, your stupid courses are filled with downed trees.
no, not that course.
D-Glow is a pristine.
Not the course I'm talking about is actually pretty pristine. It's pretty open shots leading into the woods is a common thing in that course. That's about it. But it's like if you don't got a big arm, you're cooked at the course I'm talking about.
Cooked.
Okay. I believe you.
All right, how do I save this?
I don't think that matters for D-Glow that much, but actually there is a lot of shots that start in the open and finish into the woods. Not in the same
That's
way,
what she
really,
said.
but hey yo.
Upload file. Screenshot. Stop doing that.
Speaking of buzzes, I got a lot of them.
Matt, do you go to Taco Bell every time before the pod?
Yeah, I've like accidentally
Why do you think he's late? Because
I've
it's 4
actually-
hours from his house.
trained myself accidentally to always do that.
Dude,
I'm like
Taco
Pavlov's bell.
makes me feel like what's a good description of this? Like it's making my inners just rot away.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. But you do the right thing. Taco Bell's also $6 for a lot of food, and so that's kind of where it's like.
So Corey, what is that?
This is just a buzz that my buddy made, and it's like messed up.
Yeah, but it
So
looks
he's like-
awesome.
He's like, I want you to have this. I was like, okay, cool. This is the buzz that I used to throw. Cotton candy, Chris Dickerson. I want to throw it again. I'm going to put that off the side. Buzz OS. Just plain. I do have a first run that if Goose wants it, I'll give it to him. I'm bringing it tomorrow. I know I'm giving Ezra a zone and possibly a nebula if he wants it. But I did message him and I said, hey, do you want to, because in their practice round, he said something about he lost his beat up Z zone.
Scott says
And I
that's a
was like-
great feeling.
What is?
What I
think Taco Bell
described,
innards.
Taco Bell.
Oh. But yeah, Ezra needs a beat up Z zone, so I'm going to give him one of those. This is a GT Buzz. ESP Swirl. And then I got the old Discraft logo.
That's
That
cool.
actually is sick.
Then I got a Flex one.
Flexi. I like the flexies.
This was my first Buzz,
Aww.
and it's freaking so beat.
That's cool.
It was like a Buzz SS. Another Chris Dickerson.
Chris Dickey.
A gold old TI,
Dude,
I guess.
like I said, I threw a TI last weekend, and it is money, man.
The new one or the old one?
Old. That logo. It's probably
Okay,
about
so it's the old.
3 years old.
It's old plastic.
Yeah.
They just changed the whatever, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a Crystal Flex Buzz,
Ooh, those are nice.
and they actually stamped it like I don't know if you can see that.
Nope. Yep. They used to stamp those like that.
I know.
They need to do that again.
Another TI Buzz. This is the one that was in the bag.
Yeah.
Another Chris Dickerson. I wonder if these were on sale at the place for like $5 because I have so many. I don't know why. This one's cool.
That is a cool
Little
one.
Purple blue.
It looks like it's got like a little bit of the like nuclear symbol on it too.
It does
Yeah, it
actually.
does.
That's cool.
Z Swirl Missy Gannon Buzz.
That's cool.
That one's cool. I was always afraid to lose that one. Ledgestone Crystal Flex Sparkle
Gosh
From-
dang.
2021.
Chat, ask Corey if he has the collab stamp done.
Oh my
Another Red
gosh.
Buzz.
Taylor just said in the YouTube chat.
This one I got from Kevin.
I just feel like Corey's like video is getting worse and worse as he goes.
What do you mean?
It looks like it. Tyler's not wrong. You're just getting blurrier and blurrier. By the end, it's just like you could be holding up a paper plate and it's the same thing to
I
us.
can't even read the word Marvel behind you.
I think I know why.
Freaking, she's running Netflix again. Go tell her to get off the Netflix.
No, it's me. I'll delete that.
Tyler,
I'll
what's
delete
your who you doing internet through?
that. Who ya?
Comcast. I have no choice, honestly.
Yeah, which plan are you through? Like, which plan do you have?
No idea.
The
Very
I get
collab
like
stamp is almost done.
I get like 500 megabytes per second, but I get a big deal on it.
Cool. Yeah,
So
unfortunately,
if I get a router that's a good router, which I need to do, I just don't want to spend the money on it. Then we'll be buzzing in this house.
yeah.
Hey, quick question. I wanted to ask this, but I wanted to not interrupt Corey. What fast food makes you feel the worst afterwards? Chat, answer the question too.
Burger King.
Really?
Where I'm at, Tyler, Burger Kings are ran by crack addicts, and they do drug deals out of the place, and they get shut down every couple months. The 2 Burger Kings in my county, or 3 Burger
What does
Kings
that
in my
have to
county.
do with a Whopper Jr.?
I don't know. They make them bad, dude. You can taste that it's old fryer oil from like 2 or 3 days ago, and it's just that's what'll do you in. You'll just feel like you want to die from it.
What makes me feel the worst?
I'm tired, and I don't want to make Tyler sleepy. I'm gonna grab my kickstart and come back, and then we'll see.
Has
this
nothing to do with not making me sleepy. Oh,
You-
because
you
you're
just
yawning.
said-
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you just said,
stop it. Yeah.
Stop yawning, and I was like,
Jack in the Box, dude. That guy's from the South. Jack in the Box does do that.
never
to you.
had it.
Or Hardee's. Hardee's used to really knock me out.
Hardee's is the stuff.
Dude, no. Hardee's will like. I'm saying it tastes good, but I'm saying it'll make
Hardee's,
me like.
yeah.
For me, it's got to be Taco Bell, dude. White Castle, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, yes. Dude,
Nothing does that to me.
sometimes Popeyes to me, but I will eat Popeyes till the day I die. Dude, chicken sandwich, they have the supreme chicken sandwich. Don't even fight me on it. It's like crunchy, so good. The spicy one, oh my gosh, dude, don't even get me started. When I need to get, are we gonna get a Taylor appearance? When you need to like just like cleanse your innards, just go get a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. It'll make.
Why did you say Popeyes like you were Hispanic?
How did I say it?
You said go get a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. I swear.
From Popeyes.
From Popeyes. Popeyes. That's probably how I said it. Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Popeyes. I'm trying to think about food does that to me. Dude, for some reason, I've become like lactose intolerant, dude. I don't like in weird ways. Nope.
Dude,
Nope.
we just got a Portillo's.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Holy crap. So good.
Yep. I have no idea what that is. By the way, I just figured out I have a.
Why'd you say that then?
It was kind of sarcastic tone.
It didn't sound like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make it more sarcastic. Yeah, like I know what that is.
It's a
What are we talking about?
Portillo's.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Dude, Taylor, I don't want you
What's
to get
up?
offended when I say this, but you remind me of Chicken Little sometimes.
What?
I take that as a compliment.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? The movie?
No idea.
Oh. It's a
Oh yeah, I
kid's
mean I know
movie.
what Chicken Little
Where the
is.
sky is falling.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the sky's falling. Yeah, because you sound like where he's like, what are we talking about? Hot dogs, dude. Hot dogs can do that. No, not really for me.
No, that's what Portillo's is.
Oh, sorry.
It's gourmet hot dogs from Chicago.
Oh, I've had
Oh.
that.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, we
what-
just got one like down
whatever.
the street from us.
Yeah, I had
Oh
that at
yes, we
my
got
work
business
one time.
Taylor here, baby.
All right,
What's
let's
up?
start. Hurry up.
Maybe
Let's start with
are we
that,
trying to
Matt.
just rip a 30-minute podcast real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
Rip a 30-minute podcast without Matt. Let's go. Howdy, y'all.
But I'm not even showing on the screen. Okay, I'm here now,
Yeah, yeah.
but not on the stream screen.
No.
So Taylor, on a scale of A to B, how you feeling?
A minus.
Okay, I like it.
Why do you have a tummy ache?
Oh, I thought we were talking about my draft. How do I feel personally
Oh.
right now?
Yeah, no, we were
probably
talking
A
about
minus.
your draft. Okay, cool.
Mainly because the
'Cause
collab
you're-
stamp isn't done.
Dude, I'm gonna beat you up. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
It'll all take.
I gotta weasel my way on the
place.
finish line somehow.
It'll all fall into place.
Taylor, who were your first 3 picks? Curious.
CD Lamb, Josh Jacobs, and then I had a keeper of Jameer Gibbs.
Wow, dude, a lot.
Yeah, feeling good. Feeling good.
I drafted Jameer Gibbs second last year, and it made me so mad because he barely played until the back end of the season.
Yeah, I guess since we got him I got him the 4th round last year. His
Really?
goes up for the keeper. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what football are you guys talking about?
The NFL one, the American one.
The National Football League.
But you said keeper.
Yeah, so what happens is if you draft somebody, some leagues they say you can keep that player. You can keep one player from your team from last year, but you got to take him like 3 rounds earlier or something like that. Or I don't know what Taylor's.
Yeah, I
league
forgot
does.
how ours exactly works. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well that's very confusing when there's a keeper in soccer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
So I was like, what are we talking about?
yeah. It's so like you can preserve some of your team. Now, I have one fantasy football league that I don't even count as fantasy football. That is a dynasty league. So like the first time we drafted, that's like our team forever until Ricky's come in the league. So
Yeah,
it's
I have
it's
a
pretty
wild.
NBA Dynasty League.
Do you really?
It's fun.
Wow, that is pretty crazy. I'd want to do that. That's kind of cool. Dude, where's Matt?
You have to like really like doing fantasy to like NBA though, because it's a lot of
Yeah.
management. Because there's just so many games.
I'm about to do NBA for the first time in a long time, just because one of my buddies wants to do it, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
There he is, the man himself.
All right.
Anybody else got an echo? I feel like I hear myself.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Oh, it was probably Matt because his headphones were like by his microphone though.
Yeah, but I was muted. I thought it fixed that.
Oh frick, dude.
Yeah, Scott, baseball is very long, and I do baseball every year as well, and I just do one league.
I did baseball
I went to a
once
Tigers game
never
and they
again.
won.
What'd you say, Corey?
Ooh.
Corey?
I went to a Tigers game and they won.
Hooray!
Shout out.
Yeah, let's go.
That is not a good kickstart.
All right, real quick, Corey, what is the expectations of the Lions? Your expectation of the Lions?
Super Bowl or bust.
Oh, the Lions. I thought you said lines. I was like, for D-Glow? I don't think there's gonna be lines.
My older brother
As
just
a VIP.
my older brother just texted me a picture of our live, but without me, and it said, "Wonder where Matthew is."
Yeah, baby.
Why is he on this, bro? You got 4 kids. You got 5 kids. You gotta go to bed or something, man.
Well, the Lions are gonna do one of two things. They're either gonna like sweep from the get-go to where it's like, oh my God, this is the team, or they're gonna play normal up until about halfway through the season, and then they're just gonna like climb, but they're still probably gonna lose to the Cowboys.
Well, the Packers are really good, and the Bears got better, so the division got a little harder.
Yeah, but the Lions also got better.
So I know I'm not doubting the Lions, but everyone's sleeping on them this year.
Dan Campbell.
Taylor, who do you root
Danny
for?
boy. Unfortunately, the Titans.
Why, unfortunately?
They should be fine this
They're
year.
generationally ass.
Taylor, do not look at
I don't know if you know this, but we're talking about the Detroit Lions.
Taylor, don't look
Hey.
at the challenge area anymore. I have 4 questions from it.
Corey,
Alright.
how do you say the city you live near?
Detroit?
Do you really say that?
It depends on what I'm talking about.
Okay. Because
so-
I make
So
fun of,
oddly specific.
I make fun of my dad for saying it that way.
Oh, when you say like sports teams, because they do the whole like Detroit basketball or like the Detroit Lions. That's just how you say like the sports
Oh.
team.
Okay.
I usually just say murder capital of the world,
Yeah. Tell 'em.
All right. All right, I'm ready.
Wait. Wait, let me lock in. Wait, let me lock in.
Oh, that's funny. You know what else is funny? I'm looking at the rough draft of the collab stamp right now.
All right, I'm locked.
All right,
I
who's
actually have
running
2
it?
ideas for that stamp. And I
Sorry.
think I'm gonna make both so that you could see both.
Oh, for the stamp? I'm so ready.
Oh wait.
I-
What?
I need it.
What is the order? What are we talking about?
We need to talk about the challenge.
Who cares? Taylor, just go.
We need to talk about the
I'm on
challenge.
PTO. I'm not running it.
I'll run it. It's fine. We need to talk about the challenge.
Can you
Anything
please start
coming
with
into
Howdy Y'all?
Deglo. Yes, absolutely. It's a must now. Trademark. So yeah, challenge Deglo going into it. Anything else you want to talk about in disc golf this past week?
Picks in Deglo, I assume is what
We
you're saying.
already did picks.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're gonna do them in the show. Mention our picks.
Oh sure.
Yeah. I just figured it happened right after Deglo. We can get the insider scoop from Corey Kramer.
Hey, Taylor.
Facts. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, that's me, bro. Is Corey just like have 7 pixels for anybody else? Or is
That's
that
what I've
just
been
me?
saying.
Yes.
Taylor, he started
Wait,
showing
what?
off a
Oh,
buzz
7
collection,
pixels?
and every time he flipped one of his buzzes over to go to the next, a
Just got
pixel would get
worse.
lost. And it
I don't know
started
why it's
out,
doing that.
and we could read everything, and by the end, we couldn't read a dang thing.
That's facts.
That's so funny.
Haley's probably watching Netflix.
I'm telling you.
Netflix.
Better be a good show.
I've been watching that 90s show. Dude, that show is good.
That's like the sequel one they're making.
Anyways, we're going. Here we go. Are we recording?
We are now.
All right, here we go. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to episode 42. Taylor is taking a little bit of PTO this week, so I am back on the saddle, running things a little bit, even though Taylor is here. But, yeah, this week we're going to be talking about... we had a little bit of a challenge that we're starting to do on this channel where we're going to do a weekly challenge, and we each played 9 holes with a putter only, and we're going to talk about our rounds, and maybe we learned something, maybe we didn't learn something. We're going to intro into Deglo coming up this week, starting tomorrow. Anything else that happened in disc golf in the last week, and then mention our picks going into Deglo and where we are in point standings. So... let's talk about our challenge first. So last week, as I quickly mentioned, our challenge was we had to go out and play 9 holes with only a putter. And would anyone like to talk about their experience for 30 seconds?
Well, I was very confident. This is my home course, my normal track. I played the front 9 of Cass Benton. Hole 1, there's so if you've ever played Cass Benton, hole 1 goes this way, hole 9 comes back like right next to each other. The guy shanked it into my fairway. He throws a chip shot. He's probably only like 80 feet from the basket, throws it directly at the tree right in front of him. So he's just like flabbergasted. Well, I'm like, okay, I guess I can throw. He's out of the way enough. Just royally hits the first available tree, and I'm like, not even in the course anymore. So that was I think the one and only bogey. I don't remember, but the rest of it was really good. I love the beat in Marvel, and I love the word flabbergasted.
Yeah.
So-
I was trying to
Same.
figure that out how to spell it in my head. And I was like FLA.
You can't spell
ST.
half the words we talk about, so.
Probably, I did go to public school, so so what did you end up shooting, Corey?
I shot even.
Okay.
I think I do remember playing like there's like a 12-hole loop, and then you cross the street, and then it's 13 through 18. So I just finished up the 12. As soon as I got done with 9, I think I shot a bogey and a birdie to go even, and then the next 3 holes I birdied all of them because
go.
That's how it works.
Yeah, why not? One takeaway from that round. Anything?
Trust your throw.
Cool. Love it. Matt, what about you? What was your score? What course did you play at? What did you learn?
My home course, I shot even par, 2 birdies, 2 bogeys.
Oh, by the way, sorry, Matt, sorry to cut you off. Corey, do you remember your feet to stroke?
It was 1 longer than Taylor. Did you say
Okay.
24-24 or something like that?
I didn't even go to that course, so I'm just a fibber.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think-
it was mine was either 24-23 or 24-24. It was something like directly off of what
Yeah.
Taylor said.
The feet per stroke was pretty much the same for me and Corey. It was like 83 or something.
Okay, got it.
So somewhere in
Got
that 80 to 85 mark. So I did the exact same thing. Like I said, 80 to 85, somewhere in that range. I took the MVP Watt out, which has been a big favorite in my bag.
What?
For a slightly lower profile, and I learned that you have to be really specific on your putters. I had not gotten enough consistent throws with that disc in to realize that it actually finished slightly right instead of straight, so it like faded right, and so
Flabbergasted.
yeah, he's flabbergasted by it. And
Faded
so
right, okay.
I just couldn't rely on that. Like I had like 2 different putts where I was just edge of circle because I threw it at the basket and I was like, it's a straight putter. And then because I'd thrown it and warmed up right, it just drifted right at the end. And I was like, oh, now I'm 33 feet. But it does tell me I can shoot almost what I average shoot on that course with just a putter.
Wild, right?
I just get less bogeys. It's like I get less birdies and less bogeys.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what did you learn? Was that the thing you learned, or?
I learned that I maybe need another throwing putter
Oh.
because I thought that was my straight flyer, but I never really threw it hard. I just threw it for little upshots. So
Amazing. Taylor.
Yeah, so I say I'm a fibber. I went to actually a different course because I did a video with mine, and I feel like a lot of my videos recently have been at the course closest to me. So I hopped over to another one, but still I feel like had a good round. Main thing I learned is that for all things that I love the Nexus for, edge of circle to C2 putting apparently is not one of them because that was absolutely my downfall. On the plus side, I got a lot of circles edge and C2 looks, which I guess can't complain a lot about that with. But yeah, I did not putt well at all. I think the actual main takeaway was like you can get in so much less trouble just throwing a putter than like trying to get everything you can out of a distance driver, hit the angle just right. Like it's so much simpler to just say like I'm gonna throw a putter flat and just see what happens. And a lot of times you're in the absolute middle of the fairway in a great spot.
Yeah, absolutely. What was your feet per stroke? Do you remember?
No idea.
Okay.
Because I calculated it for the other course, but I can look it up.
Okay, cool. So Matt had suggested we do something right around 80, 85 feet per stroke. And I was like, you know what? Forget that. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to really experiment with my round and see if I go to Iron Hill and I play the amateur layout, which is white to gold, which is 125 feet per stroke, which is pretty long. How could I favor with a putter in the woods? And so I was hoping that like I could do pretty well with keeping it straight in between the trees with a putter and just seeing how well I could do. I was really, really pleasantly surprised. I shot 1 over, 2 over. I shot 2 over I got a double bogey on the second to last hole. And I was, sorry, I should probably say I was throwing. I was throwing my surf, which is pretty straight. I was putting with my putting putters, so I did cheat in that sense. Matt said he would be okay with us putting with putting putters.
I cheated too. So
Yeah.
I think we all did, didn't we?
Taylor said
Taylor.
he putted with a Nexus.
I just having a putter that has my name on it, I was like, I'm just going to use this thing because that's just, and it bit me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, 2 over is not bad. I actually played really well. I actually missed a couple birdie putts that I think I should have had. I was pleasantly surprised what I could do off the tee with a putter at Iron Hill with some of the holes that are pretty difficult. And what I pretty much learned is all you need to do is keep it in the fairway and good things happen, honestly. So it really changed my mind. And it made me think, this is why Isaac is so good in the woods, because he throws a mid-range. And I'm thinking, okay, I threw a putter. If I threw a mid-range, I could probably get it a little bit further and still be in the middle of the fairway. So it really made me connect and think about why Isaac is so good in the woods. So it was a fun challenge. I liked it. Any other comments about the challenge?
I'm trying to find it right now, but
I think
Oh,
everybody should do it at least once. Because like you said, I
Yeah.
feel like, especially like maybe even once at courses you play a lot, because it really did like change my perspective on like how far I could get on a hole with a putter and like what trouble that didn't bring into play versus like obviously landing in some terrible spots trying to throw as far as I can.
Did you guys feel like Taylor just said this? I agree with it. Did you feel like you kept finding yourself on the edge of C1 slightly into C2?
Yeah.
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 I
I was right there.
Yeah, I felt that literally on every hole because like that skip, that extra with like a mid or a fairway was typically what sneaks me up to the hole. So literally like every hole I was like, oh, I have a 40-footer. Like if I was feeling really good or 45-footer, I would be hitting a lot of these.
I think what was kind of unique with me is that like I normally would throw a forehand off the tee here, and I'm like, am I gonna throw this putter on a forehand or am I gonna try to turn it over? And so the most of the times I would throw it on an angle, and I was like, oh, that wasn't that hard. Like I could do this with like a faster disc maybe, and get like that better flight with it than throwing a forehand shot. But my main shot was there's a hole that was like. It's like 325 feet, but really, like, you have to hit a gap early on, and then you get the rest of the whole place out. And I smashed it right dead center with a putter, and it felt really easy. And I put it to, like, circle 2, like 40-ish feet. And then I was so blown away that I could do that, because it's kind of a hard tee shot. And I was like, there's no way I can do it again. And took out another surf and did the exact same thing. So it really made me like realize what I can and can't be doing, or what I can do, I should say, with a putter off the tee. So
Yeah, I was
enjoyed
gonna
the
say
challenge.
it. For me already, like I'll have a video coming out not next week, but the week after in my series of trying to shoot 1,000 rated, and it's already changed like some of my shot selection and like. Typically where I'd just throw like an overstable approach disc really hard. I was like, why don't I just like kind of more softly make sure I hit a line with a throwing putter and just count on the glide versus just like really trying to power up on something that doesn't have glide to get it there, and ended up like parking a shot from that. So I've definitely like already seen the benefit of just kind of thinking about it a little differently.
Yeah.
did anyone have any par fours?
I didn't.
I had a whole bunch. And par
Okay.
fives. 2 par fives.
I believe my entire round was par threes.
Well, you guys played like 80 to 85 feet per stroke, and that's the reason why I was like, you know, forget it. I'll do the harder layout, because I wanted to see like how relative to my score was. I think Matt hit the nail on the head. Was you're probably not going to birdie a lot, but you're going to save yourself from bogeying more often than not.
Yeah, I genuinely like am interested to do something like that, like on all of the layouts that I play a lot now, just to like see where I end up versus like my typical like, oh, I have a distance driver, so I'm gonna throw a distance driver here and like not think about it. Like actually just kind of go through that thought process of where you'd end up if you just threw a putter. Like a hole 8, a par 4, the course I play a ton, the one I'm trying to shoot 1,000 on, I try to throw a distance driver super far down there to have an easy approach, but that also brings in just like an absolute bush of death that I end up in like 90% of the time because I'm bad. Whereas if I throw a putter, even if I early release to the left, I'm not making it there ever, and I'm still probably going to get a par.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about, like, on these par fours, if I played in a tournament, take putter off the tee and then use whatever from that point on, just to see how beneficial is it to be in the fairway right off the bat, like prime fairway. So
Yeah, I agree. The par 4 I had was like there's a 400-foot downhill par 4 that's super, honestly, should be a par 3, but I keep shanking drivers into the left woods, like 320 down there, and just barely scrambling and saving a birdie, and then I just threw a putter 300 feet, landed in the dead middle, and I was like, oh, I have an 100-foot upshot right now to make my life significantly easier. I could do this I could take a mid, sneak even farther up there. So, no, I absolutely agree. I have a couple questions here. By the way, if you're watching us, listening to us live or something like that, join our Discord. You can get in with those weekly challenges, and we'll use your statistics on UDisc. Use your user statistics and give me the whole thing. Scott was supposed to, but he just put it in the chat. Scott shot +1 with his inner core, but he needs to practice ankle control. That was his big heads up. His
Inner core is such a good disc to do this with too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
That's so good. Yeah. I have 4 questions here. Assuming you guys aren't looking at the percentages or any of the challenge data in the Discord right now. Like I said, check our weekly challenges section. We'll pop in the challenge. You'll pop in your results. Who do you guys think had the top birdie percent? Scott, UDisc is free. It's a pretty good platform. You should consider using it.
Well, I don't think anyone got more than 1 birdie, except for Taylor, maybe. So I want to go Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Taylor.
I was gonna say me because I feel like my course was the easiest, but I also played. I know it's not Tyler because he was at Iron Hill, and no shame in the game there. So I'm gonna say Corey just to be different.
Just to be different. It was in fact Taylor. Yeah. Taylor did 33% birdies, so he popped 3 birdies on that. Hey man, all these stats are pretty low.
3 down?
No. I think 1 down maybe. I know I bogeyed at
Don't look
least
at the
one of
data.
those. Yeah, I was saying I can't pull up the data
It was
now.
all pretty close. Let's ask this question. The top C2 putting percentage. Who had that?
No, it was not me.
I'll give it to me. I think I made 1 or 2.
I'm gonna
But
guess
surely
me.
somebody's got better than 0. I'm gonna say Tyler as well.
It was Tyler. Tyler had 25%. Don't know how many of those there were, but I had 0%. Quite a few other people had 0%. I had 0% out of like 4 putts.
I was
which
in the
really hurt.
0% club as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at all the data the layout shows. Okay. So the whole picture, the whole UDisc thing. I have one kind of unique one, but we'll throw in who had the best C1X putting.
I think I only missed 1 putt, so I'm going to go with me again. I putted really well.
I'm gonna say Corey because he's got the Marvel above him. I hope and pray that it was not me.
It was in fact Tyler. He had 83%
Let's
C1X.
go. I think mine
Alright.
was 33%.
I don't even remember what mine was.
Mine was
This is the
really
first time
bad.
that I've actually this is the first time I tracked a UDisc round.
Me too.
really.
I don't do
I
it
had
that
to text-
frequently like that, but
I had to text Tyler to figure out how to.
that's awesome.
Yeah. I think he texted me in the middle of playing at Iron Hill too, and I'm like, bro, I cannot show you this right now because I got to get this round moving.
There's
figured it out, though.
One unique stat. There might be others that Taylor and Corey matched with, but one unique stat that's a little out of the ordinary. Does anyone want to guess what stat Taylor and Corey matched with?
Oh, we just had the same one.
Attraction.
Exact same one. There might be multiple, like I said, but I'm looking at one unique one. Throw a guess out, if you will.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
leave it
Parked.
I'll even
Circle
allow
2
that.
in regulation.
Okay.
I say C1 in regulation.
I actually do think.
I'll go parked.
Okay. Parked is incorrect.
Dang it. Who had the highest park percentage?
Taylor.
Of course
Let's
he
go.
did.
Yeah, because he had
What
that.
was he at?
He was at 22%.
You dog.
While Corey was at 11% parked.
I guess that's 2 holes, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. All this data is really compressed because it's only over 9 holes. The unique stat, which I thought was really interesting, is Taylor and Corey both had a round rating of 194 according to UDisc,
Oh.
which should, like I said, it's weird. It's a unique one. But Taylor shot 2 down. Corey shot even par. So the hope is that over time, if there's a common course that we do this on, we can kind of figure out how, like, what each other's games would look like on that course. And I'll go ahead and say, here's the challenge for the next week. We're going to keep this going. You can bring your own putters. Same course or different course, maybe around that 80 to 85 feet per stroke, and we're going 1 mid-range. If you're listening live or you're watching us on YouTube or whatever, join our Discord and submit yours before the next week, and we'll use your stats in here with the rest of us. Use UDisc.
I was hoping to go the complete opposite end, and you have to bring your most overstable distance driver only.
Oh my gosh. We'll get there. We'll get there.
What is everyone's predictions for the mid?
Okay,
Gotta
so
figure
hold
out
on a
what
sec.
mid I'm gonna bring.
Are we keeping the putter and we're adding the mid? Is that what you said?
No. Just 1 mid, but
You're keeping your putting
You can
putters.
Oh,
keep your
okay.
putting putters. Yeah.
So you want to guess what mid everyone's taking?
No. What's your prediction for like how compared to the putter? Because I really don't think it's going to change much for me.
It could change 1 hole for me.
I honestly think I'm gonna do worse.
Are
That
you
is
going to play
interesting.
iron again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the exact same layout because I want to.
Okay, I feel like I kind of want to keep the layout consistent, but mine's really
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah,
also.
I already planned on doing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel
This
like I'm
course.
gonna want to overthrow the disc. But we'll,
Interesting.
but
See,
we'll see.
I think I'm going to like almost choke up. Is that? I don't know
Choking-
if that's.
Throw it less hard?
Choking
wanna throw it
down
less
would be like throwing it harder or throwing it like softer. I would think.
Okay.
Because right, you choked up, so you took up the next. Actually, I don't know. Whatever.
What I'm trying to
brain
say is
hurts.
I think I'm going to power down on the mid, which is going to cause it to not fly how I want it to.
Yeah.
Corey,
I think I'm
lot
gonna
of the
do slightly
holes,
better.
Yeah, I think I might do slightly better. Corey, are a lot of the holes you're playing like too short for a mid?
No.
Oh, okay. I
It's
didn't know if
just
that's
that-
why that would.
It's just certain holes you have to do a specific throw. And I think I'm going to film. I'll probably film this one
Yeah.
just to
Do
be
you-
like
Dang.
Taylor.
Does anyone want to take a guess on what mids people will take? I could tell you everyone but Tyler, and I could probably guess Tyler.
Yeah,
I don't
rip
know
them.
which one.
I'm gonna think about it, but go ahead and rip them, Matt.
I would assume that I'm going to take a Supra. Corey's going to take a Supra. Tyler is the weird one. Taylor will either take a Chariot or he might actually take the Rise, I feel like.
Yeah, I've been
or
liking
slight-
that thing.
Yeah. Tyler, will you take...
Even know what I'm bagging right now.
I was gonna say that
Rocks.
Inca that I gave you, but I don't know if it's still in there.
I was also thinking
Oh
Inca,
yeah,
but
that's not leaving the bag. I really like it. It's like my disc where it's like, hey, I have an open hole and I need to know what this is gonna do.
are you going to
Yeah.
take the Buzz?
I didn't know if that would have like too much movement though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of interesting strategy wise. I feel like because you could probably like I feel like Supra is one end where like you can be really workable with it, or like you said, Matt, like I might just throw a Rise and like throw some forehands with it and get a little freaky.
I was gonna say like I could.
Are you saying I
I
can't?
I could
for-
do
Oh,
my
you
Supra?
can forehand a Supra.
Yeah. I could take like my MX1. And
I'm
it's
waiting for the
forehand
challenge
and
where
all that.
Corey goes out with that lightning, just like. Bro, we should like it should be like the literally whatever you define as the most understable disc you have. You should have to go and play with that.
Yeah.
Well, I have I have a challenge in mind that we can do in the
Okay.
future that I've been thinking about. I'm
Well,
probably
I mean, we're only on week 2 of this.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
true.
We'll,
Weekly
we'll
challenge.
take,
Brains
we'll
are just
take
going.
ideas. Yeah.
I'm waiting for go buy a frisbee.
yeah, true.
Everyone gets to get an
probably
Ultra Star.
I'm probably gonna use a Champion J, probably.
I forgot you bagged a J, but that would have been like I was thinking, what's your straight flyer? And
So I
What are
would
the flight
say
numbers
this.
on a J?
It's a 5401. 5401.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it's the MD3 old model. So that's all
You know
it
what I'm
is.
thinking of? What's the fairway that you were, the Innova fairway driver you were throwing?
T-Bird 3.
No, it's new, or it's newer.
Oh, the Gorgon?
Gorgon?
No, It has a bird.
The
on it, I
Hawkeye?
thought.
The Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the J was the Hawkeye.
Yeah, the J is the old MD3, and I have it in Champion Plastic, and I'm starting to really beat it in. It's really nice. I would like
Can
to
I go on
throw
a tangent after this?
Yeah, I would like to
No.
I would like to throw the DX Rock, but it was getting stuck in my fingers when I was playing in the woods after, and I prefer
What does
to
that
use
even mean?
like when I was pulling through, I felt like it was still connecting to like my index finger, and I was ended up pulling it a little bit.
I
It
do
wasn't
that with
getting
mids
out of
that
my
are
hand.
deeper. Like I feel like the
Yeah.
rock is a great example of where like just the lip of the rim that like comes off your index finger is just a little
Yeah.
deeper. I annoys me so bad.
Yeah. So I always like one of the things I did was I took flippy mid ranges, and that's how I learned how to hyzer flip, because it's easier to do. And if I had a meteor, I would go and take a meteor and do this challenge, because you can do anything with a hyzer flip mid range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
go
kind
ahead,
of want to
Taylor.
throw the conspiracy then.
Oh, that would
That
be
would
sick.
be
That would be yeah.
insane. All right, Taylor, go for your tangent.
No, my tangent's worlds related. I had to laugh so hard, and I have to justify
wait
this.
1 second. Hold on, wait 1 second. All right, guys, that was awesome. Thanks so much for contributing to that challenge. Hey, we're gonna talk about worlds real quick for a second, and Taylor's gonna pop your top. So go ahead.
No, to justify how I got to this in my brain, the MD3s that I throw the second run Color Glow are the same run, allegedly, of MD3 that was the first Eagle signature like Color Glow MD3 with the little claw marks on the sides.
Yep.
But I thought it was hilarious. Literally, first hole of Worlds, New London, Ganon on lead card has one of those and is throwing it. And I'm like, what a good look for Discmania, dude. Like, Ganon's throwing literally the oldest MD3 you can find.
Yeah.
Famous, like there's the video they put out like 2 days ago is so funny because they're all like, oh, what do we got to throw? And it's just old. Every Discmania Pro is throwing the exact same. What's the Eagle Claw? Is that an MD3?
Yeah,
It's that disc. Ganon, Gavin, and Alden, all three are just holding it, and they're like, and Gavin's like, I swear we're under 25% of old Innova stuff in our bag.
We
Yes,
just
those
like
old like Eagle 6 claw. I can't remember
They
what
do-
that actual run was called, but
They do look sick, by the way. They do look awesome.
Do you
but-
think the guys at Innova are just sit back in their chair and they're just like,
just
huh,
laughing.
they like that old stuff, huh?
Yeah.
You
Maybe
know?
so.
Because they pretty much are throwing Innova.
Yeah, that's
They're
what
not.
they're doing.
They're not throwing Discmania.
But is it because it's Innova or is it because it's beat?
Innova.
Because
I
it
think
has
because
to
it's
be
Innova,
beat by
honestly.
now.
Yeah, I do think it's because it's Innova. I understand your point, Corey, but like from everything I hear from pros, they can beat up a disc super fast because they're playing literally every day. So getting a beat up mid is pretty easy for them to do, or beating up a mid is pretty easy for them to do.
Anyone else want to make some last minute comments about Worlds? Because we didn't really make some too many comments about Worlds last episode.
I've been thinking about it
No.
more, and honestly, Tyler, what you said is exactly what I've been thinking about. Of like, I feel like Isaac won because he throws putters and mids so well and has the confidence to throw them. I feel I think I've said before that like the Robinsons have like that kind of ability that I feel like is going away in the professional game just because holes are as long as possible. But just like that touch with mids and putters and just putting them on a line is so fun to watch. And I feel like that was a huge part of why Isaac won.
You know what it makes me think? You know what it made me think of was like I wonder if they learned how to play the game the proper way as a beginner. Like they had putters growing up, and then they went up the mid ranges, and then they went up the fairways. Like I wonder if that's like how they learned how to play the game. Like nowadays, people are like, "Give me the Destroyer, give me the Ballista Pro," you know, because of the speed, and then they screw themselves up and whatnot. So I wonder if they really learned to play the game the right way with putters and mids. So I mean,
Aren't they from Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they learned to play in the woods.
I was gonna say Woods Golf, and maybe
Well-
all of the courses that they were playing were like
Their home
shorter
course is
than-
wide open, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can have a home course and play a dozen different other courses around you.
Definitely. Yeah.
But I wonder if it was like shorter holes that really only called for like a putter, And then they started playing courses that were slightly longer, and they're like, oh, I don't really need anything else. And just like continued to throw those.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I noticed from the challenge, just to reflect back a second, is like you couldn't really like do shot shaping with like, you know, weaving things through the woods. That was the only thing that was annoying with me. But, you know.
Yeah,
So-
no, I agree with you. They just fall out of the air quicker, so you can't
Yeah.
get the
No,
whole-
like
and they
two
don't-
angle
and they
shots.
move-
You're really only moving on one angle.
Yeah, you're throwing highs, you're throwing flat, you're throwing Annie. You're not throwing Annie that flips back and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Well, let's mention Deaglo. We're going to Deaglo this week, back in Corey's backyard. Corey, you're going to have to let us know, what are your plans for Deaglo this weekend?
So I'm waking up super early. I'm going to go hopefully get there a little before 8 o'clock. Me and Tyler were talking about this is the first, besides for Worlds, I don't actually know if she competed in Worlds, but I don't know. I don't want to
She
butcher
did.
her last name. Taylor Disktay is. She said this is her first Pro Tour event. So I don't know if that means that Worlds technically isn't a Pro Tour event. I don't know if that's what she meant by that. But this is her first Pro Tour event. So I'm gonna go. Her card goes off at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna follow her around a little bit. And then I'm going to meet up with Ezra Aderhold because he was asking in his last video for a very beat Z zone. And I have one of those. So I messaged him and I said, hey, you can have this one. So he's like, oh my God, I'll trade you something for it. So I'm going to meet up with him, follow his card around, follow
Can of
Goose
beans.
around, and then probably check out some of the other cards. But I will be there all 4 days. I will be bringing a chair because I don't want to die. And I will be trying to follow as many rounds as possible. So please let me know if you want me to check out anybody specific. And it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, so I said we need video confirmation of Diste to see how far she throws. So I'm excited for that.
And
Hey,
the thing is, I know what my distance is, and I know where I land on all of these holes.
Right.
Because I've played it a dozen times. So if she's blasting it way past me, then yes, she throws far.
Corey, can we ask as a general thought, what do players need to be good at to play well at this event? Shot shapes, what do you think?
Okay, so I don't know if you really want to say shot shape. It's
Okay.
more or less like positioning and also not hitting like you want to keep it within a specific area while it's flying. Cuz there's a lot of like stragglers when it comes to the trees. So you just basically just want to make sure that you're in the middle of the fairway.
Scott says cardio.
Cardio. That is a good one. But yeah, and then also they added a lot of OB on some of the holes. So
Well, this is going to be maybe a more refined question, but what's more important, off the tee or approach?
depends on the hole.
No. You got to pick one. What's more important?
So just overall.
Yeah. At this course. Like, if you had to give all your mental fortitude
I'm going to say off
to
the
one
tee.
or the other. Yeah.
Off the tee. There's a lot of shots where
So take a
if you
putter.
if you don't make it, you don't necessarily need to do that. But if you don't make it in the correct area, you're kind of screwed for the approach anyway.
Yeah.
But a lot of the approaches are easy.
So what pro are you most excited to see that maybe you haven't seen that much of? Like, have you thought about it?
That I haven't seen much of.
Like, one of the things that I regret the most is that I never saw Paul Macbeth throw. I've just seen him putt.
Okay. I kind of want to see AB. I haven't actually seen obviously we've all seen footage of him,
Yeah.
but I want to see it in person. Like,
Yeah.
how does it look when he's throwing that hard and that far, and it's a Luna and it's going farther than anything I've ever. It's going farther than half my golf ball hits.
So when I went to Worlds last year, I was posted up on the first tee box, and I saw him throw the Luna into. It's just a landing area, so it's not like too far on the first hole at Fox Run. Was it Fox Run or Brewster? I can't remember. Oh, Fox Run, and the disc comes out very fast out of his hand,
Yeah.
and it looks effortless. So I don't get it. I don't understand how it works.
I don't know.
So, yeah, it's pretty wild. But yeah, just kind of curious about just like random thought or random thoughts we might have, or who do you think you have in mind that will win the event? Because we made our picks and we'll share that in a minute. But who do you think is going to run this event, or how do you think this event's going to go down?
Well, so from the beginning of the season, we kind of had our initial thoughts, and I definitely said Chris Dickerson was going to take this down. I think. It was either Chris Dickerson or... Yeah, I think it was Chris Dickerson. From the beginning. I definitely think he has a shot. I think Simon has a shot again. They did remove his hole 16 where you just blasted over. It is a mandatory drop zone if you miss the island. So... Or if you go off of the island.
Wow.
So that was their one way. I really wanted them to do like a re-tee, because it's not like you're going to go over there and then, oh no, I'm out of bounds. No, everyone can see. It's a very short hole compared to the rest of them. So you should be able to just empty your bag if you really need to.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. I don't know. I think it's one of them too.
I think for me, one of the people I'm looking forward to seeing the most coverage-wise or whatever, this guy is trending really well, finished in the top 3 at Worlds. He has won this event before. He's got trademark throw at this event. I'm looking forward to seeing how Eagle's going to do.
He
Yeah.
redid that trademark throw.
Did he
for
really do it?
Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram, yeah.
And he
I s-
landed pretty much where he did.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw that Parker Welk replicate or tried to replicate it.
He landed a little short. Parker
Yeah,
did.
yeah, I saw
But
that.
Eagle threw it and it landed like damn near where he did.
I'm gonna have to go
on
back and look.
coverage.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I saw Parker's. I didn't see Eagles. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Eagle. And like Matt was busting on me a little bit before we recorded and while we were doing live. I'm not the biggest Eagle fan, but still, watching Eagle, I mean, he's like a spectacle that we need to have in our sport to
Yeah.
make it exciting. So hopefully he plays well. Hopefully we get to see him on coverage. So
I have somebody that I mentally bookmarked to pick and try to grab and then completely forgot and didn't pick him. But I genuinely think that Kevin Jones is going to
Oh,
pop
yes.
off at this event. He historically plays really well here. He's been kind of
Yep.
trending up, and I just think that would be hilarious if he got like a top 3. And at every press conference was like, yeah, just Innova is so sick, man.
yeah, I think he got a top 5 here last year.
Yeah,
Top
he's
5 or
played
top
well
10?
here previously.
Did you guys see the video with Joseph from another round and Kevin Jones that he put out like a week ago?
Yes.
It was Kevin looked the happiest I've ever seen an individual look, and he was either high or high on those Innova discs. One way or the other, he was happy to be throwing a frisbee. So I don't mind the pick at all.
I
He was
almost
going
wonder.
crazy.
I almost wonder he's happy to get rid of those obligations with Prodigy, and he was just ready to move on.
Expectations kind of off his shoulders and everything, and it's kind of, yeah. I think that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I wish he would really build up his brand more, dude. I think he could be huge, and he had an opportunity to do that about 2 years ago, and kind of blew it. So, kind of sad, dude. Some of the young kids coming in, they don't know about the Kevin Jones, Jump Putt Jones, KJ USA. They just don't know about him.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well,
He's
Didn't
going to
they
win
remove that
USDGC, don't
course?
worry.
What'd you
Didn't
say?
they remove the course where he jumped off of that like cement,
The cement
sewer thing?
That was at Idlewild.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What hole?
like third hole or second hole. It's the second hole.
I don't remember that where that relates for where we played Corey.
Yeah.
It's like the second or
it's
third.
too
It was pretty
confusing.
early in the round.
Huh.
I can think of like 2 areas of that stuff, but I don't remember which one it was.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, we did our picks off camera, and so we'll just go over our picks for this event real quick. So Corey had first pick tonight, and he took himself Simon, Chris Dickerson, Aaron Gossage, which was a celebrity pick by Scott, and his dark horse is Casey White. Taylor picked Calvin, Gannon Burr, Ezra Robinson, and Albert Tom. I would say if there was like a kiss ass picks, those would be it right there. So Taylor, way to go, really vanilla. And yep. Then I had the next set of picks, and I took Ricky Eagle, which was my celebrity pick by Scott, and I also took Luke Taylor. And my dark horse is Brandon Lotta. Matt is Isaac, AB, Kyle Klein, K, and Austin Turner. So those are some
Legendary dark horse, Austin Turner.
This thing is tied up 31-31-31. If Corey takes a win and a dark horse this weekend, all of a sudden we're looking at one win away from or one top three away from, or sorry, I should say one win away from tying this whole thing up. It's not bad. It's not bad this far in the season. So.
Yeah, let me get a little bit of update on the points that were gained from Worlds. I don't think we really talked about that. So Matt gained 6 points from Worlds with a win with Isaac Robinson, so he jumped up to 31 points. I got a big goose egg, so I had Joey Buckets up there for a while, and then he just pooped himself. Taylor picked up 2 points for the Luke Humphrey of course Dark Horse. Missed out on getting 4 points, but then Calvin decided to just take an early vacation the last couple holes.
Come on, man.
And then Corey, he got 2 points with his Nicholas top 3. So Corey is 7 behind, and then Taylor, me, and Matt are all tied at 31. So we got one more major. We got a couple more weeks to go. Matt has made a huge comeback. So
Facts.
Corey is definitely in this thing. That's for sure.
I will say I'm
So-
impressed this far in how close it is. Like,
Yeah,
kind of proud of
absolutely.
all of us. Like,
Yeah.
We know something about disc golf, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's really funny how Hunter and Trevor are always so far off. I don't understand how that happens, but I guess with two people might be different. I don't know.
Yeah, but you think about it, they also don't they can both pick Ricky if they
they'll
want.
say I think they can both pick the same picks as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
So it really, but they also do have PO too. So
Yeah,
maybe
this,
there's some flexibility there.
this is way more fun. It would stink if we had the same 3 people and
Yeah.
we kept on
Oh
moving
my
them around.
goodness.
So this is definitely a lot more fun in my opinion. So I would be curious to know how many of our third picks have won the event and who has done that yet.
Good,
So
good data to look up. Might
I'll
have to
have
take a peek at that.
Yeah.
go back because I'm looking at a couple third picks and it's not even close at some of those events. But
Yeah, there's definitely been a few where I feel like all of us were kind of just one person gets a point and nobody else had anybody, but
yeah,
it's unpredictable.
yeah. I say let's do this. Do we hit everything on the agenda that we wanted to talk about?
The big stuff, yeah.
Okay. My ending question is, what is the storyline to going into at USDGC in a couple weeks? What's the main storyline? Just too early storyline from now until USDGC.
Is Paul too old to win? That's mine.
I love that one.
That's a great storyline.
Scott's
Maybe
gonna
not
love
too
that one
old, but
too.
is Paul able to win still?
Yeah, Scott's really not gonna like that one, but I do love it. Can Ricky make it happen? I think that's my opinion. For a guy who's been playing so well for the last little bit of tour, you just have to wonder. So
Has he ever won USDGC or no?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Yeah.
No. Tony wants to win real bad too.
Yeah. That's where legends are born, honestly. You can win Worlds, but if you win Worlds and USDGC, you're a legend.
Yeah.
I can't believe Ezra Aderhold just won a major.
Ooh.
I love
Okay.
it. I thought you were going to
I
say
I
Ezra
really
Robinson,
like him there.
but
Corey is doing everything he can to get deep in his DMs right now.
yeah,
He's
that's what
in
it
the
is.
DMs, but he wants to get deep.
wants to get
in
deep
No,
the
I
Yeah.
think
DMs.
I just like his game there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I do actually like his game there. I agree with you, Corey, and especially after his performance last weekend. God, maybe he needs a reason to come back, and maybe this is it.
I don't have a title, but I'm very interested to see on how Ganon reacts the rest of the season from not winning Worlds. So, I actually will not care if he does nothing at this event. It's going to be, how do you do at USDGC? How do you do at the Pro Tour Championship? And how do you end up doing at like MVP or something like that? So, I think that's what I'm most interested in. How's Ganon going to react to not winning Worlds? Because he was the expected winner.
Yeah.
So,
Secondary storyline for me is, does anybody care about the DGPT playoff events? The answer's no.
yeah. I mean, the PGA Tour has just proven that no one cares about that. So, we need something to get people excited. You know what they really need to do is do some sort of match play. That would be sick. Elimination all the way down to like, you know, imagine like before we had the playoffs of Ricky, it was Ricky and Isaac going into a playoff, and that was sick to watch. Imagine if we just had two guys battling it out that were like, you know, two guys that were like pretty good. I think it would be pretty sick. But that's just an idea I'm throwing out there. So, yeah. So short episode tonight, short and sweet for you guys. Yep. Super excited for D-Glow. D-Glow is one of my favorite events. I'm not biased because Corey's on this show at all. Actually, it should be the opposite. I would not care one bit if Corey lived there or not.
It's a great course.
It's different, right? But the problem is we just went to Ivy Hill, and then these guys are going to Toboggan. And it was funny, though, quick comment. They did some interviews, and everyone's like, so what have you been doing to prepare? And they're like, resting. Like, I'm not doing anything to, like, over-exasperate myself because we went from Ivy Hill to D-Glow. So quite interesting.
And this is 4 rounds at D-Glow, so.
Yeah.
Crazy. They try to kill you.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Eagle could do really well because he's got some bison in him now. So, no more plant life, vegan
Protein,
stuff.
baby.
So, he's going to be good to go. So, just want to give a quick shout out to Prodigy. Go get their disc, man. They're really good.
Yo, they're so good.
They definitely don't make, how do I say this? They definitely aren't the reason why people, I don't know how to. I'm trying to be nice, but not nice. So it's not working out. I'm just saying is,
They have some. If they sit on the shelves for a while, they just get more interesting.
If they sit on the shelf a while, the flashing will come off so much easier. So, no, seriously, Prodigy's won Worlds the last 2 years. They're good. So they've won a ton of majors the last couple of years. So shout out to Prodigy because they're down bad right now. So pouring out for Prodigy and Kayla Visca as well. Throw them in the mix. So
has Isaac thrown anything before that?
Not that I know of.
He was on MVP for a while.
He had some Innova stuff growing up, he said.
Okay. Because I'm curious if it's the disc or if
Isaac
it's the
back
disc.
to MVP. That's my prediction.
Is it the disc or the discer?
It's the Discer.
That's
But-
the disc. Yeah.
But I will say, like, quick comment about
It's the
Prodigy. Prodigy, I think, is one of the Prodigy is one of the best amateur companies, in my opinion, because of how flippy they are. Their discs.
Yeah.
So I think it's good for people getting into the game, honestly. But
Yeah, unless you chuck one down Inverness and you and Robbie C have to look for a half hour.
I'm telling you, man,
RIP to
5-10 minutes, that's all you get, and then she gone. That's just how it be. So I got more to life than looking for a disc for 30 minutes. But Corey will look for a lifetime.
Well, we didn't mean to look for that long, but walking back up the mountain is another 15 minutes. So,
Yeah. Well, that wraps up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And you can head on over to foundationdisc.com to get all your disc golf needs and all the cool things that they're doing right now. And we'll see you guys next week for another great episode. Peace.
I guess.
bye.
We got it in and we got it done.
We did.
That was a solid 40 minutes, maybe.
44.
44. Hey, we said we were aiming for 45 to an hour. I'm going to try with this episode that new style for our shorts. Corey made me the thing, so hopefully it cuts out those weird red bars above and below us and makes a specific spot for subtext.
Bars.
So that should be good.
Bars.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could be more on top of that, but man, dude, 2 kids, and work is killing me right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. That's
I
not you,
feel you.
man. That's me. That's me.
And now football's starting. Like my life is over, dude.
Belt.
NFL baby. I'm super excited for football. I'm not super excited that my favorite football team is going to a country where they've told them, please stay in your hotel room so you don't get stabbed.
Yeah, I love that for them.
Wait, what?
Eagles are going to go down to Brazil on Friday. Well, they're down there now, and play the Packers. And they've literally given them a whole list of do's and don'ts. And it's like, hey, when you go out, don't take your phone with you. Like, go with a security person. Like, it's sketchy. So it's like, why are we even
Well,
going down there? Oh, and
I
here's
love how
one
they
more.
also
Hold
told
on.
them.
One more thing. I know you might say it, but I want to say it first. There is a gang issue in
Yeah.
Sao Paulo of the color green. What are the colors of the 2 teams playing against each other?
So they said
Green.
the Green Bay Packers, the Philadelphia Eagles for this game where they can't wear green outside.
NFL
Like, what
are
is
so
happening?
stupid.
That is
NFL so
awesome. I have
stupid.
not heard that, but that is hilarious.
No, it's dumb. So, Matt, do you watch football?
I watch it a little bit, but it varies. Sometimes I'll watch it a decent amount this
Who
season.
do you
and
root
other
for then?
times I
The
won't.
Ravens?
Who's your favorite team?
No, I'll root for the Steelers, but they're too small. Went to the Steelers versus Cowboys football game a couple years ago, where like the Steelers were doing okay, and the Cowboys just ran in a touchdown, and then just everyone left the stadium with like 3 minutes left to play, and it's like, if the Steelers just did anything intelligent, they could bring this back, and then they just didn't do anything intelligent, and I just watched however many people were in that stadium just unload. No care, nothing for like 3 minutes while the
Who's their
Steelers just
quarterback
watched
now?
them.
Hey, Scott, are
No
you a
clue.
Colts fan?
Russell
Put it in
Wilson.
the chat. By the way, Titan Stadium, though, is pretty sick. I like how it's at like the bottom of like this hill. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Nissan Stadium's cool.
Yeah.
Certified
Yeah.
cool. And you can walk there from Broadway. So,
Yeah.
Also cool.
Nashville is sick. It was really cool before
I
it
love
got
Nashville.
like overpopulated, but
So
Honestly,
expensive to do
yeah,
anything.
I used to go there all the time because my parents went to school in Nashville. So we would go there every so often and visit family, or not family, but friends that were like family. And Scott says, no, I don't like football. Wow, un-American. Communists, get him out of here.
Taylor, do
Really?
you like hockey?
Yeah, I used to be a big hockey fan. Went to a few Preds games, but I
Just
haven't
say,
paid
let's go to a
attention as
Preds
much. Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
go
I'm
to a
down.
Preds game. I want to.
Speaking of
Well,
walking to Broadway,
Yeah.
Guys, I got a mildly crappy basket coming 2 days from now that I got for $68.
That's all that matters.
nice.
2 more baskets. They're all 3 going on the property in like 3 weeks. I'm gonna have some, man.
Scott says he loves hockey. Scott, who's your team then? I'm going to guess it's the Blackhawks.
It better not be.
Indianapolis. So who's the closest? Could be
Probably-
like
Yeah, I feel like
Probably
either
Chicago.
like Predators are also probably close-ish.
Wisconsin doesn't have a hockey team. It's so strange
Could
to me.
be Columbus.
Kentucky
take
doesn't
up-
have any professional teams at all. Get smoked.
Blackhawks called
Well,
it.
they're not allowed to drink alcohol, so
Is that really
Yeah.
a thing?
Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Town I went to
Almost
college in
all
was a
the,
dry county.
Really?
almost
Yeah.
almost all of the places that make alcohol, you can't drink it.
What?
Guys,
They had to drive 40 minutes away. Like the closest liquor store to my college was 40 minutes away when I went to school there. They've
No
since
way.
changed, but yeah.
Guys, look at where the next episode falls. Check the date of the next episode.
Uh-oh.
What?
Never forget, baby.
man.
Can we all show up in just like some sort of American flag memorabilia?
Oh
Dude,
shoot!
Dude,
it's
is
gonna
it
be 9/11 next?
Is it stolen
No, I can do
valor if
that
I
one.
steal my younger brother's uniforms?
Nah, bro.
I can
So
do that one. The one after that, I don't know if I'll make.
what you got
Depends
going on,
on-
Bubba?
So next week I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin, and then after that I'm in Utah for 2 weeks, Salt Lake City. And the first
But
week of that,
before-
I have to work the third shift. So maybe I can. But it's like some crazy hours.
That's gonna be
Are
right
you
up
gonna go to the Infinitus
USDGC.
warehouse?
Maybe.
Go play.
Go
Go play Ogden.
Yeah,
Go
the
find
Fort
some of
Ford.
those.
Oh,
Oh,
I bet
dude,
you could find some
you,
cool finish line stuff.
I was gonna say you tagged me in that one. I thought you meant he was gonna be stamping my disc, and I was like, what? But it's the new Supra one.
That stamp is sick though.
I do like that stamp. I'm gonna
Thank
send
you.
one of those.
Stamp's bussin'.
Tyler, we got the exact same monitor or mic arm. I just realized.
Mike Arm.
Yeah, look, man.
Michael
I just have a different
Arm?
attachment,
Michael. Arm.
Yeah.
but they're the exact same. I just realized it. Sorry.
You know, we're all a little bit better now that we know that.
That is a fact. Fact of life. Bro, I don't know what mid range I'm gonna take for this mid range challenge, man.
You don't want to
I
take a
want you
chariot?
to do the rise. That way, there's a video of
Yeah.
the rise.
Here's the thing.
but-
I'm tempted to stick to like a neutral mid as I did a neutral putter, and I'm also tempted to say, let me go snag a brand new Rock 3, a Champ Rock 3, and throw that instead because
I want some more stability.
You know what's really sad is I look at my collection. I'm like, why is all my stuff overstable? Like, I don't have that power arm. What are we doing? Like, I don't have any extra understable stuff. And then I was thinking, do I just lose all the understable stuff that I get?
maybe.
9/11, never forget.
I need to actually look at what the feet per par for this course is or this 9 holes because I guarantee you it is like 13.
I
Shame
looked
on
at
you.
Toboggan, and it's like 163.
Well, it's like I had just filmed a video at that other course and I was like getting ready to film a video and then I knew I was going to do my 1,000 rated challenge at that same course. I was like, maybe I should go somewhere else.
Yeah. I have a video that I was going to do at the course, but doing full 18 putter only. So I think I'm still going to film that, but then I'll film the 9-hole Supra. I'm curious about that, though.
Soupy.
'Cause there's
Ain't no way
holes that
UDisc has
I-
this listed as long/technical. There's no shot.
It's talking about disc golf?
Almost finished
Yeah, I don't
Tyler's
Tyler's.
joke, but we'll let it slide.
Thanks.
I almost added something to it, but I'll let you.
Live, laugh, love.
Guys, I got 4 P2s I got for
$21 that are slightly beat up coming in the mail, and there's a good chance I just start putting with them instead.
P2s?
Yeah,
They're
you're
so deep for me, man.
they are really deep,
They're
but like I just want something else, and I like the last P2 I had. I liked, and then what are the Rainmakers? The Rainmakers are modified P2 or modified
Dude,
P1?
Yeah, they're a little shallower.
Rainmaker over P2 all day.
I really like the Rainmaker I putted that you had, Tyler, but I wouldn't mind. I had a P2, actually from a Foundation like mystery box that was really really nice.
I gave it to a buddy though,
Because I'm a little freak for having a matching set.
Oh, let's go. Mine's 86.
Oh, right on. Actually, hey,
Ooh.
you're
Turn
ahead of
up.
the curve. I was gonna say something else, but alas,
Alas.
my hiring manager did not tell us what time to be in the office tomorrow. Do I show up at 8 just in case, or do I show
Yeah.
up at 9?
You know what to do.
Yeah, I
Don't show up at all.
Well, okay, here's the deal.
Tyler,
This job is the most random like way of doing a job ever. They're like, you have to be in office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm like, okay. And then I get there and they're like, so everyone's required to be in office from 10 to 2 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm like, okay, a little more specific. I'm like, so you're saying you could work for home and then drive in the office, be here at 10? They're like, yep. And then like halfway through halfway through Tuesday, she's like, you guys want to go home and work from there? What else are we doing in here? And I'm like, I've got an hour-long commute. I'm not trying to use my whole lunch break just to barely get home. So I'm gonna work here. I was there till like 6:45 or so, and then she was like, I don't really want to come to the office tomorrow. You guys want to work from the office Thursday and Friday now? And I was like, yeah, that'd work. And someone else was like, no, Wednesday and Friday would work way better for me. And she's like, do whatever you want, actually. Just come in the office Friday and make sure. I was like, oh my gosh. We're one day in, and I'm like, so what time do we start? She's like, you pick your own hours. She's like, hit 40 hours a week. That's all we care about. I'm like,
Yep.
There you go.
gosh dang. So I just
So-
work like 8.5 hours on Tuesday so that I can work like 7 hours on Friday.
Did you guys see that Instagram reel of Hannah Wynn playing hole 13? I didn't realize that the FPO played that as a par 4.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, man.
I
So
know nothing
how-
about that.
Like, how does FPO play the Delo?
How many FPOs are there?
How many?
There's at least 6 now. I
At
don't know.
least 6, dude.
Yeah.
The name 100 women trend might have been my funniest trend on planet Earth, of just guys going, oh, my mother, Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and they're like, that's it. There's more.
I love when people say like, "Oh, you're not racist. Name every black person."
Yeah, that's so
And
funny.
it's just. But for real, how do they play the course? How do I find that? Great Lakes Open. Is there a caddy book? Caddy book. Caddy guide.
My favorite things with those 100 women is just the 100 women speed
FPO.
runs that people started doing. You just open an Excel
Yeah.
document, have to type out 100 women to stop the speed run. That was.
Also, I never realized that, like, the T signs are just ripped from the giant main one. Like, that has all of the. Sorry, you can't.
Oh
see that.
yeah, like the big course map or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never realized that they're just zooming in and, like, that's it.
Drew's popping out some crazy stuff on his golf Instagram. Gosh dang. I just sent it to you boys on IG. That's a crazy one to pop out on a brand new account, I feel like.
Three, par 4, par 5. Four,
Dude, I've never seen so
That's
much
wild.
public.
4.
Indecency.
No, I've never seen so
Nudity?
much public revealing of the school shooting that happened in Georgia today. Like, there's all these interviews, all these people have like videos. Like, I feel like it gets covered up so much. What are you laughing about, Matt?
I'm laughing at that. My girlfriend just sent me a video of a guy.
What did you just say?
A guy just run.
No. What did you just say? You messed up. You're what?
Oh, my fiance. She doesn't get that. She doesn't get that ticked off about that though. I'm sure. as far as that
You
goes.
better get used to that quick.
Bro, why? And then I gotta change it in 9 months to wife, dude. What's the
Facts.
point? My
So-
girlfriend just sent me a video of a cop, just some guy running from a cop. So the cop just hopped in his whip, pulled up, and just sideswiped him with his car, knocked the guy to the ground. It's the most insane clip.
You know
That
what
is
you
why
need
I'm
to do?
laughing.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll forward it to
By
the
the way,
fellas.
We definitely know that Haley's not watching Netflix anymore.
Oh, she's
Corey's
right there.
back.
Corey's back.
Yeah.
The pixels are here.
Bro, who let you use all those pixels in the Kramer household, brother?
Just don't get this.
Oh,
What is
Corey's
Co-
mad.
What
Let
is
him go.
Corey looking for?
Y hole 13 is a par 4. For FPO.
So it should be a par 5.
No. Should be a par 3.
All right, boys. I gotta get moving.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Motion.
Sorry, guys.
All right,
Early
me
morning
too.
for me.
Love you all, Scott.
Also,
Peace out.
bye everybody. It was great.
Bye,
It was a
Scott.
pleasure talking to you. I feel like another clean episode where Wednesdays aren't that weird. My personal opinion.
Vibes are high.
Vibes
I
are
didn't
high.
even know what day it
Guys,
was because
Minecraft stream next. Minecraft stream next. I want to.
I mean, Labor Day kind
Oh
of.
my
No.
God.
Let me tell you something. The reason why it doesn't feel weird is because Monday was Labor Day, and so today actually feels
Monday
like a
didn't
Tuesday.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
why. That's why it doesn't feel weird because today it does feel like a Tuesday.
Okay, good to know. All right.
Just saying.
Good night.